In this audio, I'm going to discuss briefly panel physicians. Who are they? What is their role in both a NIV, non-immigrant visa, temporary visa, and or an IV, an immigrant visa, permanent visa. You're applying for your green card. The role of the panel physician will come into play under the permanent visa, the immigrant visa, the green card, when you get to the consulate stage of your application. The consulate interview would be the final stage before you are granted and or denied your green card. If you're granted, presumably we're assuming you're granted, and then you will enter the United States with the request to enter as a permanent green card holder. And when I say permanent green card holder, that also includes conditional green card holders. Those of you who have the 2-year green card based on a marriage less than 2 years. At the consulate, the panel physician, you will be given a list of panel physicians that the consulate will provide, and you are to attend an interview with the panel physician, and they will do their tests to determine, do you have any inadmissibility, health grounds, such as communicable diseases, etc., to warrant either an approval or a denial. If you are approved, then the consular officer will proceed with adjudicating the IV, the immigrant visa application. The role of the panel physician for the non-immigrant visa, the NIV, that temporary visa, is normally triggered when you go to the consulate. So you're now up at your interview, and something in your application triggers the consular officer to now forward you to the panel physician. It may be something in your past, such as a past arrest and or conviction. And often due to your admissions when you are being interviewed. That's why it's absolutely critical that you should not be attending any interview with an immigration official, including an airport official, when you're seeking entry without speaking to me. Now, I've done various audios and they're going to detail, you should check them out and or speak to me, because you need to understand their role, your role, and why they're asking you questions and what questions will trigger certain things, etc. So if the consular officer forwards you now to the panel physician, you have to note that the panel physician is working for US Immigration. And what you are disclosing to the panel physician is and will be used against you. It's not a question of not telling the truth. That's not what I'm stating here. You must always tell the truth. You must always speak the truth, because if you're caught in a lie, it's misrepresentation, fraud. You don't want to go down that road. You must speak the truth, but you must also be aware that what you are telling the panel physician is being noted and could cause problems when they forward their findings to the consular officer. And I will give you an example of this. I've had clients in the past that have gone to a panel physician interview. They get chatting to the doctor. Everything's friendly and whatever. And before you know it, they go back to the consulate, or the consulate is contacting them saying, we've denied your visa, based on the conversations they're having with the panel physician. So be very mindful. The panel physician is working for the US government, and if they are triggered and you have to go to a panel physician interview, then what they annotate is going to either be an approval or a denial of your visa application.